Hi, my name is Wen. This is the final presentation for my learning activity. In the learning activity, players can explore a historical mystery in Qing Dynasty in the Forbidden City. The target audience are Chinese high school and college students and those who are interested in history and palace museum. It aims to teach students to view things from different perspectives, to motivate students to be more interested in learning history of Qing Dynasty, to be more comfortable with mobile devices in their learning process, and to enable them to think logically and enhance their ability to retrieve information and analyze data. The activity is rooted in several learning theories, such as augmented reality, situated learning, and grounded embodied cognition. It also follows motivation theory in game-based learning, which highlights challenge, curiosity, and fantasy. It is supported by discovery learning and critical reflection theories. There are some changes in the learning activity. The reason for these changes is based on the feedback I get from the previous tests, peer critique, and professors' comments. Compared to the midterm version, this time, players can choose 5 out of 10 tasks of the character they play to finish his or her storyline and can explore freely in the Forbidden City. They can check in a lot of places marked on the museum map. Also, they will get notification whenever they reach a specific task location. And an intro video will be played at first, which provides players with necessary background knowledge about history of Qing Dynasty, enabling them to be further engaged in the coming learning activity. It adds more gamified elements such as collecting badges and social connection, such as Facebook invitation and rank on leaderboard. Alice is a user of the learning activity. She is a first-year college student interested in traveling, reading, and history. Alice came to Beijing to study 2 months ago, and she always wanted to visit Forbidden City. This weekend, she decided to visit it and searched for resources helpful for the tour. She downloaded Time Traveler's Journey to Qing Dynasty on her mobile phone. As she opened the app, a fascinating video popped up which introduced background knowledge about Emperor Yongzheng, the important events at his time, and user instruction. When Alice arrived at the museum, she selected the concubine as her character, and then saw a map on the screen with 10 character task locations and a lot of check-in places. She was curious about concubine's storyline and quickly went to the nearest task location. As soon as she got there, a notification was sent to her phone. She stepped into the palace, looking around, and looked at the screen to see the storyline. She clicked audio icon and heard a lady's voice narrating the story. At this moment, she was standing at the real palace where the plot happened hundreds of years ago and trying to imagine as if she was presenting in the scene. As she was exploring the museum, a check-in notification was sent telling her there's a place called the Hall of Supreme Harmony near her. She checked in and shared it on Facebook since she used it a lot. She found out that some of her friends are also using the app and have checked in several places. It made her want to check in more places, and it's not hard to do it actually, since they are all over the map and she doesn't need to stare at the screen to see if she gets a new place with the help of notification function. After finishing 5 tasks, she answered 5 multiple-choice questions. She thought they are not very difficult because they are all related to the task she had done, but it did require memorizing some of the key facts and plots. She gained a special badge for she successfully finished one storyline. Then 2 options appeared on the screen, to play another character or to visit forum for more information. It only took half an hour to finish the storyline, and she decided to explore another character's story. This time, the procedures are the same, but the tasks are totally different, and the plot was designed from another character's perspective, which she thought was amazing because she could experience the same historical event but receive totally different feedback from these characters. As she finished another 5 questions, there is a new question asking her for her opinion about Yongzheng's gaining the throne. She submitted the answer and was directed to a forum where she could see a lot of other people's answer and could like and comment on them. On the top, there are both scholars and folk explanation about these historical events and characters. She bookmarked this page to read later and thought that she may finish the rest two storylines next time she came to the Forbidden City.